Today we will discuss some numericals or some problems based on projectile motion. So already you know what is meant by projectile motion. What is meant by projectile also familiar to you. What is meant by projectile? If an object is thrown into space in such a way that once it is thrown, it moves only under the force of gravity, is known as projectile. Okay. So here we are going to discuss some problems related to projectile motion. Okay. So we'll discuss our first question. Okay. So here you can see that a body is projected with a velocity of 30 meter per second at an angle of 30 degree with the vertical. So you first of all you can draw the diagram. So here what it is given, an object is projected with a velocity of 30 meter per second. So here component of velocity, here you can mention it is projected with a velocity of 30 meter per second at an angle of 30 degree. So which angle will be, this angle or this angle? It is mentioned that with the vertical. So this angle is 30 degree. So when we derive the formula of maximum height, time of flight and horizontal distance, we use that angle theta. Here the angle theta we can mention it as 90 minus 30, which is equal to 60 degree. Okay. Now you know the formula. What is the formula for maximum height? We can write maximum height is equal to u square sin square theta by 2g. Okay. What is the value of u? U is given 30. So 30 square sin square theta sin 60 the whole square divided by 2 into 9.8. Okay. And you can substitute here 30 square, 30 into 30 into sin 60 is root 3 by 2. What you will get? 3 by 4, 2 into 9.8. So you can simplify it. Okay. You can simplify and you can find the expression, final answer you can write. So what will be the unit? Unit what you can write? This is maximum height. So unit will be this much meters. You can simplify it. Okay, multiplication and division you can do. I think no problem for you to do that one. So you can find it and you can find the answer. Okay. And next part we can see. What you have to find? You have to find the time of flight. So what is the formula to find time of flight? Time of flight is equal to 2u sin theta divided by g. 2u sin theta by g. So 2 into 30 into sin 30 root 3 by 2. Sin theta value is 60. So root 3 by 2 divided by 9.8. Okay. So this much seconds. You have to simplify. You can substitute root 3 is equal to 1.732 and you can find the answer. Now one more thing left. What you have to find? You have to find the horizontal range. No. So horizontal range is equal to, what is the formula? U cos theta into time of flight. No. Time of flight is 2u sin theta by g. So you can write u cos theta into 2u sin theta divided by g. U square 2 sin theta cos theta by g. U, what is the value of u? U is 30. You can write 30 square into sin theta, sin 2 into sin 60 root 3 by 2. Cos 60 is 1 by 2 divided by 9.8. Simplification. Okay, you have to do so that you will get the unit in meters, because all other quantities we are representing in SI unit. Okay, is it clear? So here you can see that it has a projectile has a range of 50 meter and reaches a maximum height of 10 meter. Calculate the angle at which the projectile is projected. So you know the formula of range. So first of all you can write range is equal to 50 meter and it is given height is equal to 10 meter. And what is the formula to find range? Range is given by u square sine 2 theta by g. The formula to find range, that is given by 50. Then height formula is given by u square sine square theta by 2g. It is given 10. Okay. So this equation once again we can simplify. We can write instead of sine 2 theta we can write 2 sine theta cos theta. So u square 2 from we can write from 1. This we can write it as equation 2. So instead of sine 2 theta we are writing it as 2 sine theta cos theta. Sine theta cos theta by g equal to 50. Okay. Now equation 2 by 3 we can do. What we have to find? We have to find the angle. We don't know the value of u. Okay. So we are dividing equation 2 by 2 divided by 3. What you will get? U square will get cancelled. You can write u square sine square theta by 2g into g by u square 2 sine theta cos theta is equal to 10 by 50. Okay. Now 1 sine theta can be cancelled, g can be cancelled, u square can be cancelled. What you got? Sine theta by cos theta, 1 by 4, or tan theta by 4, 1 by 4 tan theta is equal to 1 by 5, or tan theta is equal to 4 by 5. So you can write it as 0.8. Tan theta is equal to 0.8, or we can write theta is equal to tan inverse. Tan raised to minus 1 like that we used to write, but it will be read as tan inverse. Tan inverse 0.8. Okay. Tan inverse 0.8. Is it clear? Understood, no? Now we will discuss the next problem. So here you can see, find the angle of projection for which the horizontal range and the maximum height are equal. So you know the formula of horizontal range and you know the formula of maximum height. You can write it is given R is equal to H. No. Given horizontal range is equal to height. The formula for horizontal range is given by u square sine 2 theta by g is equal to height formula u square sine square theta by 2g. Okay. Now g can be cancelled. So u square can be cancelled. Sine 2 theta can be written as 2 sine theta cos theta is equal to sine square theta by 1 sine theta can be cancelled. This cos theta can be taken to this side and 2 can be taken to here. So what you will get? 4 is equal to sine theta by cos theta. Or we can write tan theta is equal to 4. Or we can write, next step what we have to write here, we are writing tan theta is equal to 4. So next step what we have to write, theta is equal to tan inverse 4. Okay. Is it clear? Understood, no? Now we will discuss the next problem. Here it is given that ball is kicked at an angle of 60 degree. So here the angle is given, it is angle made with the horizontal only. Okay. So this angle is 60 degree already given. And the horizontal component of velocity is 19.6 meter per second. So what is meant by horizontal component? So here if you are writing it as u, we can write u cos theta will be the horizontal component. No? So here you can write u cos 60 degree is equal to 19.6, or u cos 60 is 1 by 2 is equal to 19.6. So u is equal to 2 into 19.6. Unit is meter per second. Okay. We got the velocity. Theta angle we know 60 degree. Now you can find the maximum height. What is the formula to find maximum height? H is equal to u square sin square theta divided by 2g. Or H is equal to, what is the value of u? 2 into 19.6 the whole square. Sin square theta, sin theta value is 60 degree. So sin 60 is root 3 by 2. You can write root 3 by 2 the whole square divided by 2 into 9.8. We can simplify it. We can write H is equal to 2 into 19.6 into again 2 into 19.6 into 3 divided by 2 square, again can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 into 9.8. How these two came? Because 2 square. Okay. We can simplify it. 9.8 into 2 is 19.6. So 19.6 into 3 you will get, what you will get? 6 3s are 18, 1 remaining, 9 3s are 27, 27 plus 1 28, 2, 1 3s are 2, 1 3s are 3, 3 plus 2 5, so that you will get 15.8 meters. Okay. So the unit is meter. So you got the maximum height. Now what you have to find? You have to find the horizontal range. Horizontal range we can write it as u square sin 2 theta by g, or we can write it as u square 2 sin theta cos theta divided by g. Okay. And what is the value of u? U we know 2 into 19.6. So we can write 2 into 19.6. Again we can write 2 into 19.6. And what else left? 2 is there again. Sin 60 is root 3 by 2. Cos 60 is 1 by 2 divided by 9. Okay. So 2 into 9.8 is equal to 19.6. Again 2 can be cancelled. What you will get? 19.6 into 4 root 3. No. Or you can write it as 6 4s are 24. 2 remaining. 9 4s are 36 plus 2 38. 3. 1 4s are 4. 4 plus 3 is 7. 78.423 meters. Okay. 78.4 root 3 meters. If you want, you can substitute the value of root 3 as 1.732 and you can find it. Okay. Is it clear? Now we will discuss the next problem. Okay. So here it is given that R is the horizontal range for theta inclination and H is the maximum height reached by the projectile. Show that the maximum range is given by R square by 8H plus 2H. So what is meant by maximum range? You know the formula of range. What is given by range is equal to, range is given by u square sin 2 theta by g. So when the range will be maximum, what is the maximum value of sine function? Maximum value of sine function is 1. No. So when this term becomes 1, we can say that range will be maximum for a given angle. No? We can say maximum range. Range maximum. We can write u square by g. That is when sine 2 theta is equal to 1. When sine 2 theta is equal to 1, or we can say that when theta is equal to 45 degree. For that case, maximum range will be there. So R max is given by u square by g. So this is the maximum range. Okay. Is it clear? So maximum range is given by u square by g. And what we have to show? We have to show that r square by 8h plus 2h is equal to u square by g. Okay. So we can start with this. We can start r square by 8h plus 2h is equal to, what is the value of r? Range, you know the formula, u square sine 2 theta divided by g into 8 into h. What is the value of h? U square sine square theta by 2g. U square sine square theta by 2g. This plus 2 into again u square sine square theta divided by 2g. This term we have to simplify. So g will get cancelled. Here this will get cancelled. It will become 4. No. We can write u square sine 2 theta divided by 4 u square sine square theta. No. 4 u square sine square theta. Isn't it? So here one thing you have to keep it in mind, here r square is there. So be careful when you are writing. So you have to, it's better once again we'll start from here itself. U square sine 2 theta by g. This is u square sine 2 theta by g is the expression for range. So this square, okay, be careful. R square divided by 8h. 1 by 8h. Okay. I am writing 8h only. Later on we can write. We can substitute. Okay. So that part already over. So here we can write what you will get, u raised to 4 sine 2 theta can be written as 2 sine theta cos theta. No? So what you will get, 2 sine theta cos theta whole square. So you can write it as 2 square sine square theta cos square theta divided by g square. Okay, into 8. Now h formula. What is the formula of height? U square sine square theta divided by 2g. Okay. Now this u square, this you will get, you can cancel, so that you will get u square sine square theta can be cancelled, g square and this can be cancelled, so that you will get it as g, and here again this 2 will go to numerator, so 2 square into 2 you will get it as 8. This 8 also will get cancelled. So which term will be left? U square sine square theta by g. So here you will get it as u square cos square theta by g. All other terms will get cancelled. Here this will get cancelled. You will get as 2. Again this will get cancelled. Okay. Only cos square theta and u square by g will be left. Here u square sine square theta by g. U square by g can be taken common. Now what you can do? Cos square theta plus sine square theta can be written. No. Cos square theta plus sine square theta. You know, according to trigonometry, we know that cos square theta plus sine square theta is equal to 1. So that we will get u square by g, and that is the maximum range. Okay. So we can show that maximum range is given by r square by 8h plus 2h. Okay, is it clear? Now we will discuss the next problem. Prove that the maximum horizontal range is 4 times the maximum height attained by the projectile when fired at an angle, when fired at an inclination, so as to have maximum horizontal range. So in the previous problem we discussed the expression for maximum horizontal range. Already you know the formula of horizontal range. Range is given by u square sine 2 theta by g. So when range will be maximum? Range will be maximum when sine this part will be having value 1. No, sine 2 theta, maximum value of sine function is 1. So when it will become 1, range will be maximum. So we can write maximum range is given by u square by g. No. Maximum range is given by u square by g, and this happens for which angle? That is, we can write when sine 2 theta is equal to 1, when sine 2 theta is equal to 1, or we can write when 2 theta is equal to 90 degree, or theta is equal to 45 degree. So when theta is 45 degree, that is, if you are projecting any object, to reach the maximum height, it should be projected at an angle of 45 degree. Then it will cover the maximum horizontal distance. Okay, is it clear? So maximum horizontal distance will be covered when it is projected at an angle of 45 degree. Okay. Now what we have to show? We have to show that maximum horizontal range is 4 times the maximum height. So first of all we can write the expression for height. Height is given by u square sine square theta by 2g. Now maximum horizontal, maximum, what it is? Maximum height, no? Maximum height we can write h max is equal to u square sine 45 degree the whole square. Why we are taking 45 degree? Because theta is 45 degree divided by 2. And what is the value of sine 45? Sine 45 is 1 by root 2. So you can substitute here. What you will get? U square into 1 by root 2 the whole square divided by 2g. So that you will get it as u square by 4g. Okay. U square by 1 by root 2 square, you can write it as 1 by 2. 1 by 2 into 2, you will get it as 1 by 4. So u square by 4g. And what is u square by g? U square by g is r max. No? So we can write h max is equal to r max divided by 4, or range is equal to 4 times the maximum height. So maximum range is equal to 4 times the maximum height. Is it clear? That is only asked in the question. Show that the maximum horizontal range is 4 times the maximum height. We got r max is equal to 4 into h max. Okay. So this is the way of solving problems. And one more important thing, whenever in projectile motion, sometimes they may ask one word question or fill in the blanks type question, that which quantity remains constant throughout the motion. Throughout the motion, the horizontal component of velocity, u cos theta, remains same. At any instant of time, that object is having the horizontal component of velocity will be there, u cos theta, but vertical component of velocity will be continuously changing. Okay. So similar problems you can refer from your textbook or any reference book, and you can solve it. I hope all of you understood it. Okay. Thank you.